nurse, as you all know. I am Mr. Body. Today we are having a video, very exciting video. We're just going to be talking about sickle cell. I'm going to talk about a patient with sickle cell, and she's so dear to my heart. Oh my god. So please introduce yourself to my audience.
Alright, my name is Toluwani. You can call me Kiki. I'm 26 years old and I'm an undergraduate and entrepreneur.
Okay. Firstly, when did you discover that you had sickle cell? That you have sickle cell?
Okay, I was in secondary school, maybe GS2.
Okay. Thank you very much for that. What do you feel when they cry? What I think you feel like, oh, it's coming again. What do you feel?
I feel weak. I feel heavy.
Okay.
Weak in the sense that I feel my PCV will be low and I will see it in my palm. Presently my PCV is low. So if assuming I have a very high PCV, it's supposed to be red, no, like yes, yes, red like yours.
Okay.
So I have I feel as if I'm carrying something. I feel very heavy.
Okay.
I feel even no matter how I sleep, I still when I wake up I still feel heavy and I'll be having constant malaria.
Okay. So even if they test the malaria, it's still there.
Still there.
Okay. So what do you do exactly during this period when you feel heavy, when you feel weak, when you feel tired? Those periods before it's actually falling into a very serious crisis. What do you do?
I go to the hospital and complain to the doctor. I get tested. Even in the hospital, they don't just give me any drug. They first try to do test. So when the tests come out, then they give me drugs, give me medication. If it's my PCV that is low, they transfuse me. If it's infection, they give me injection, they admit me, things like that.
Okay, so I just want to know, how do you feel like when maybe among your friends, when you're talking, or maybe not someone that you're just getting to know the person, okay, and you are just like asking, like, oh, what's the genotype? Oh, babe, what's the genotype? How do you feel telling them that you are SS?
Before, I didn't like it because, well, I've never had. I have, but it has not been very. Will I say intense? I've not been very strong.
Okay.
I've never been really discriminated, but I've heard a lot of story of discrimination. Like when I was in secondary school, if they are beating others, they won't really beat me. If they are punishing others, I always feel bad that let me join this punishment. It feels like I feel it like partiality.
Okay.
And at my back, they'll be saying a lot of my fellow mates will be saying a lot of bad things about me, things like that. Even in the staff room, like there was a day, I don't know what we did in the class. I think it was in JS2. So we were asked, all of us in JS2B, we were asked to go and cut grass. So the agri teacher just told me to just sit down and watch him. And I forgot what happened, but I don't know I went to be in the staff room that day and I just stood at the door and they were like, they were just like, I really felt bad that when just do the thing and do instead of you talking at my back or something. I really felt bad that day, but I've never ever been really discriminated about.
So what are the things that you want to tell those that have sickle cell? I know someone that she's someone that is she has this she's outspoken, but all of a sudden after she found out that she was a sickle cell patient, I mean, she became withdrawn from everybody. She would not stay indoor. After classes, she could just go. When she found out that she was sickle cell patient was when she was in like secondary school. So when she told me her story, I was like, you don't have to be. So what will you tell people like that? What will you tell them? What would you say to them?
I'll just tell them, just be yourself and trust in God. They are always like, sickle cell patient, they don't live long, they don't do 14 birthday, they don't live to 21,
Sorry,
they
guys,
don't.
guys. Today is her birthday. Today is her birthday. So I want you to wish her happy birthday and long life. Sorry, wish her long life and prosperity. Today is her birthday and she's doing perfectly okay. So please continue.
So they said even if you don't want to speak out, so that someone won't come down with mental illness, you can have a diary, a journal, where you just write
Like that.
you pour out your mind, and you can have a personal journal where you pour out your mind and another journal where you just write your prayer requests and things like that. What I just want to tell you is that just lean on God. God in that kind of situation where the doctors already told my dad that it is only God that
Actually, help out.
that will actually help us. But I was already on oxygen. My PCB was below 10. I was on blood. Still very, very scary when January 5, 2024. I thank God I'm alive, and
And she's doing well.
even though I'm not where I want to be or where I'm supposed to be, but for the fact that I'm alive, I thank God, and I keep moving, praying to God to act. And then when they say don't do something, don't do it. Don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't do self-medication. Self-medication is very, very bad, and there are some drugs they administer to sickle cell warriors that are very addictive. And if you start doing self-medication on your own, you are gone, because it will get to a point that even if you are not in pain, you want to take that drug.
Okay. Yeah.
So just keep to what your doctors tell you. Go to if you can join a sickle cell platform. There are people already creating awareness. People are already creating awareness now, because before people don't really they just know that it's sickle cell, sickle cell, sickle cell. Okay, you take your Bico, you take your vitamins. They don't know anything more than that. But there are a lot more things to sickle cell than just taking your Bico, your Paludrin, your folic acid, drinking water. There are a lot more things than that. Know what works for you. Know what works for your body. Don't say because okay, she's a sickle cell warrior, she's using paracetamol, I can use it. My sister, I also have an elder sister that is a sickle cell warrior, and she's doing very, very okay. By July she will be 28. She's doing her masters and her ICANN presently.
And she's very beautiful.
She finished from Redeemers University.
Yes.
She did economics. So she's doing very, very well. DF118 works for my elder sister. It does not work on me. I don't want that pain. It can be in 100%. If you give me DF118, it will never work. DF118 and paracetamol, they don't work on me. The doctors don't believe that DF118 don't work on me, because there are stronger drugs that DF118 that work on me. So how come DF118 won't work on me? So that's it. Know what works for you and stick to it.
So sorry, what she's trying to say is that know yourself before you try to find maybe self-medication or something like that for you. So I'm just going to say one more thing. Please, I want you to, what kind of advice will you give the young couples that are yet to marry? What kind of advice will you give them?
The cocoa, know your journey time. You be the one to spend the money, but it's that child that will go through the pains. And those pains cause a lot of things. It causes psychological problems.
Yeah.
Don't do self-medication. Self-medication is very, very bad, and there are some drugs they administer to sickle cell warriors that are very addictive. And if you start doing self-medication on your own, you are gone, because it will get to a point that even if you are not in pain, you will want to take that drug.
Okay. Yeah.
So just keep to what your doctors tell you. Go to if you can join a sickle cell platform. There are people already creating awareness. People are already creating awareness now, because before people don't really they just know that it's sickle cell, sickle cell, sickle cell. Okay, you take your Bico, you take your vitamins. They don't know anything more than that. But there are a lot more things to sickle cell than just taking your Bico, your Paludrin, your folic acid, drinking water. There are a lot more things than that. Know what works for you. No one works for your body. Don't say because okay, she's a sickle cell warrior, she's using paracetamol, I can use it. My sister, I also have an elder sister that is a sickle cell warrior, and she's doing very, very okay. By July she'll be 28. She's doing her masters and her ICANN presently.
And she's very beautiful.
She finished from Redeemers University.
Yes.
She did economics. So she's doing very, very well. The F118 works for my elder sister. It does not work on me. I don't want that pain. It can be in 100%. If you give me the F118, it will never work. The F118 and paracetamol, they don't work on me. The doctors don't believe that the F118 don't work on me because there are stronger drugs than the F118 that work on me. So how come the F118 won't work on me? So that's it. No more works for you and stick. So AS plus AS is definitely you have SS. There's no going back on it. It is just, and the funny thing is you might not even have AA or AS, that all your children will be SS.
Yes.
So how do you want to do it? And AS too, they have their seasons. So when you and your husband are not feeling fine and your children have crises,
How do you want to go
how
about
do you
it?
want to go about it?
Okay, so what she's trying to say in one sentence is that know yourself, know your genotype before you actually go into the marriage. It's not easy, but at the end of the day, you thank God for it. So I want
See,
to.
I want to say something to all sickle cell warriors. There's something very, very unique about sickle cell warriors. We don't look our age, one, and two,
Okay.
and two, for what we lack in health, God gave us a brain.
Okay.
Yes, and then when it comes to marital aspect, don't say please immediately that guy asks you out. I want to ask that girl out. Know their genotype first, please, before you start catching feelings, unnecessary feelings that it's not difficult for you to to do away with. Please.
So you've heard from Toluwani Sanda. So thank you very much once again, and please thank my audience for listening to you.
Thank you so much for listening. Please like, share, and
And
subscribe.
subscribe. Thank you very much. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.